In today's story, we're introduced to a whole new kind of cheating, one where using your magic and trap cards as monsters is nothing but commonplace. Seriously, man, it happens like 2 to 3 times in this one episode. Get ready to summon a bunch of monsters in one turn, all my fellow future outlaws. This is Card Games vs. Humanity, and I am that NKKGG. Here with that Duel Monsters recap that you know just going 1 week without just makes life a little bit worse. You're all lucky that I'm such an idiot, aren't you? So if you enjoyed, don't forget that sub, that bell, that like, hit up the Patreon if you want to support me. Leave a comment telling me if you also don't care that my name is Marik. But you know who does care? Yugi, as he's seen running down this back alleyway being accosted by 2 random rare hunters. They refuse to let him pass, but are they going to beat him up? Nah, they just want to challenge him to a children's card game. But before they do that, they do their best impression of Simo and anyone else he duels on his channel.
It wouldn't happen if you played something besides paper.
All of a sudden, theme music hits as a surprise partner makes his way down to the ring. It's Kaiba, here to help Yugi destroy both of these pathetic losers and take both of their locator cards. Oh, by the way, after this, Yugi, I'm challenging you immediately to a duel, even though I just did 10 minutes ago and you said you couldn't because you had to go out and save your friend. We're then treated to the single biggest god hand in the entire series as Kaiba draws Pot of Greed to start the duel. Drawing 2 cards before summoning the Lord of Dragons, he activates not 1 but 2 Flute of Summoning Dragon, conveniently summoning the 3 blue eyes he had in his hands as well as the mighty Hyros Onru. Using all 7 cards in his hand, he shows the audience what it means to truly make an unbreakable board back in 03 and shows Yugi exactly what it means to summon a bunch of monsters in 1 turn.
I hope you realize this is just the beginning of—
So it's like, anyone gonna tell me why he summoned Pot of Greed to the Monster Zone? No? No. It's the fat guy's turn, and oh wait, he just sets 1 card face down. It's Yugi's turn, and oh wait, he just sets 2 cards face down, causing Kaiba to make fun of him immediately. Don't pay any attention to the fact that he still has 3 cards in his hand despite using all 7 in his last turn. That's just Pot of Greed's monster effect while on the field. It's a tall, creepy guy's turn, and he draws Mirror Force, a powerful trap card that he sets down right away.
Do is place this 1 trap card face down.
If you're trying to lay a trap, you're wasting your time and mine.
I'm not really sure what's more entertaining, the fact that the rare hunter told us it was a trap card, or the fact that Kaiba still wasn't sure if it was a trap or not. But enough about that, because it's back to Kaiba's turn and the end is nigh. Tuning a level of draw power that Yugi could only dream of, he tributes all 3 of his blue eyes for the mighty Obelisk the Tormentor. You know the one he has in his hand conveniently already? He tributes the other monsters with Obelisk to destroy all the opponent's monsters right away. Luckily they have the Mirror Force trap card to stop this attack, but unfortunately this is technically a monster effect. All it does is result in both of these poor bastards getting knocked the fuck out by a massive hologram fist. Both of you were pathetic bastards that stood no chance. Like a true Mokuba, Kaiba takes both of the locator cards and immediately hands 1 over to Yugi, before telling Yugi that they can use the Kaiba Corp satellite to track down that pathetic loser Joey Wheeler. Actually, Yugi says thanks and doesn't argue at all. The strange homeless man is seen trying to steal fish from an aquarium, claiming he's just trying to get his daily meal, something that wouldn't be a red flag for anyone in any situation ever. Oh, wait, god damn it, it's just Mako, isn't it? Apparently this woman who runs the show has come down with COVID and can no longer function, forcing her to relinquish the control to this homeless man that she just caught stealing fish instead of any other registered official on the site. Makes sense. Marik is still riding this bike, not looking very cool, when all of a sudden his Millennium item causes Bakura's ring to resonate. He nearly goes into a monologue before Joey and the rest of the gang show up unexpectedly. Somehow Mako has a fucking sign up for his show already within like 10 minutes, catching the attention of her gang, most of all Joey Wheeler, because he remembers just how much of an easy win he was for Yugi last season. Entering the stadium quickly, Taya and Joey say the few lines you never want to wake up hearing your friends say when they open your door after you just got blackout drunk last night.
So, do you see him?
He's the one on the whale?
These rare hunters sit down and watch the show because they're just super into sea life, watching this orca do tricks that Mako somehow trained within an hour. Joey immediately challenges him to a duel, revealing his 4 locator cards and impressing the watery duelist who also has 4 cards as well. Naturally, just like Dave and Elon Musk, both of them decide to duel instead and give the crowd something they didn't expect or pay for.
Awesome! They're gonna duel!
That's even better than the whale!
I hear that. Somehow both men teleport to the stone formation in the middle of the pool that was never there before. Before the allure of the crowd causes Joey to do Captain Ginyu poses that make everyone baffled and confused as he draws his first card. Trust me, it's just mind games. Because he's a good duelist and remembers to check his deck after every single situation, he draws the Parasite card that he forgot to take out from his last duel, setting it down immediately, hoping to infect Mako's monsters, something that wouldn't benefit his strategy in the least. Because Mako's a good duelist, he counters by summoning the mighty flying fish, normal monster with 800 fucking attack and no back row and no effect, attacking the Parasite card and destroying it, and apparently negating its effect because it's a flip monster, but it was destroyed, even though flip monsters, the whole point of them is that they flip up before they're destroyed, and they're kind of like a trap card on their own, and it didn't work, and it just, Doesn't make any sense. Moving on, it's Joey's turn and he sets another monster face down. Moving on, it's Mako's turn and he also sets another monster face down.
I'll place a monster face down as well, and end my turn.
So, unless he figured out a way to set a monster in face down attack mode, I don't think that's a monster. Back to Joey, he tributes the face down monster that we never get to see for the ultimate Garuzzi. 5-star basic 1800 beater that if you listen closely, you can actually hear Vorse Raider laughing at him back in season 1. It doesn't matter though, because that monster that Mako laid last turn was actually Torrential Tribute. One of my personal favorites and one I 100% forgot that he used in this duel.
He's the most dramatic opponent I've ever faced.
You know, normally I'd agree with you, but after watching Joey get knocked down by multiple holograms and lightning strikes that can literally blow up small portions of the ground, I can kind of see why he's freaking out every time he sees a hologram coming his way now. Back to Marik on his shitty bicycle doing shitty wheelies in the shitty back alleyway. He's accosted by the white-haired one named Bakura, demanding he hand over his Millennium Rod right away. Why, you ask? Same generic reason as you, really. I want to rule the world with their power, but don't ask what I'm going to do when I actually get that power. I haven't quite figured it out yet.
My name is Marik. I don't care.
My name is Nick. I don't care. What if I told you I'm very sexy? I don't care. What if I told you I'd buy you pizza? I don't care. Eric claims that Bakura can have his rod as long as he does what he wants. Knowing what other Millennium items exist, like the necklace that his sister owns. And a new necklace, that's something that gets Bakura very excited. Both of them DBC power up for no reason whatsoever before we head back to our duel, where Mako's garbage flying fish that somehow did get destroyed by Torrential Tribute is attacking Joey directly for a massive 800 damage and knocking him down again. So, do holograms hurt or not? For years, Mako has searched for his father, who is definitely already dead, on the small wooden boat and nothing else because I refuse to get a job and understand the simple fact that he didn't. Better boat, better chance at sea. Also, Torrential Tribute is a monster. Don't even argue with me. Joey's turn, he plays Alligator Sword and lays 2 back row, not attacking for some reason. Although Joey activates Simo's favorite card, Fairy Box, Mako's a master water duelist who activates Umi in the middle of the damage step to counter it. Negating your trap card with this field spell effect. Oh wait, never mind, you have Skull Dice as well. Now my monster's at 650 attack, while yours is at 1500 and I take 700 points of damage because of it. Wait, what? The episode ends with Mako monologuing to himself, saying he has the ultimate secret weapon hidden in the ocean below him. AKA he has a harpoon hidden in the pool that he's just gonna throw at Joey's leg when he's least expecting it. Well, that's it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and of course a shout out to all my patrons. If you find yourself wondering what Pot of Grease monster effect does while it's sitting up on the field, you'll have to send in a special email to Konami's uncle to get a response back about the actual information. It's a whole Dark Paladin situation again. This has been the man from Earth with all the girth, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a weird week. Sorry about that, but still got some episodes done. I'll have another one tomorrow. Later. America's still on this bike. America's still riding this bike. Oh, by the way, Yugi, I'm challenging you to a duel immediately after this one, although Joey activates Simo's fairy